You people, you people. What am I going to do with you? Do you remember a few days ago, about a week ago, in one of my last 2 or 3 videos, I mentioned Canada's healthcare system and how the Democrats want this Medicare for all nonsense, and I told you about the woman who lost her legs because she had to wait 8 months for a surgery. I'm sure some of you didn't bother to look. I went, Nick is full of shit. Took notes. Just out of Forbes magazine. Britain's version of healthcare for all struggling with long wait for care. Now, I'm not sure if they're talking about just England or the United Kingdom. If it's just England, it's really bad. I mean, it's not. But if they're talking about the whole United Kingdom is 1/5 the population of the United States. 1/5. So multiply these numbers by 5, and that's probably what would happen over here. Just so you know. All right. Point number 1. 250,000 people waiting more than 6 months for planned medical treatment, and 36,000 waiting over 9 months. But who's telling you this? Fox News? Not CNN, they would never mention that. The Royal College of Surgeons over there. They're telling us. Why? Why, may you ask? They have social medicine. It's supposed to be great. Because they have limited resources. What does that mean? You have a finite number of doctors, or let's call them doctor hours. A doctor can work 8-10 hours a day. Okay? So you're limited with the amount of hours a doctor can work. You're limited with the amount of medicine. It's not fucking, you don't have an infinite supply of doctors, you don't have an infinite supply of medicine, and you don't have an infinite supply of hospital beds. Okay? So this is where the rationing comes in. In a free market, this is how a free market, the United States version of medical services, works. Well, let's say New York has a hospital. One hospital, New York City. Hospital has 1,000 beds. Okay? So I'm going to make it simple for you. But you have 20,000 patients. What happens? Rationing. But in our society, in a free market, what happens? When that happens, prices start to skyrocket. Believe it or not, that's a good thing. Why do you say that? Because when the prices skyrocket, people see, hey, there's money to be made in that. And all of a sudden, another hospital pops up. There's another 1,000 beds. And another hospital. And another hospital. And now you have demand. Now the demand is going down. What else will go down? When the demand goes down, what else goes down? The prices go down. That's how a free market society works. Okay? All right. I'm going to give you a couple of examples of that. When LASIK surgery first came out, it was expensive. I mean expensive. And medical insurance doesn't pay for that. So what happens? Especially when you take out the medical insurance. What happens? All of a sudden, eye doctors are like, holy shit, there's so much money to be made in LASIK. LASIK places started popping up all over the place. The price of LASIK surgery dropped. Same thing with plastic surgery. Flat screen TVs. Remember when flat screen TVs first came out? 40, 50-inch flat screen TV was what? $60,000? $45,000? What happened? All of a sudden, all these other companies started saying, hey, wait, we could do this and get in on this. And now you have competition. Competition brings the price down, which is why you could buy a 50-inch flat screen TV today for less than, I don't know, $600? From $60,000 to $600. That's a pretty big drop, I would say. What else is there? So with government, there's no competition, so therefore, rationing. Rationing leads to dead people. Point number 2. But Nick, the medical is so much better. You may have to wait longer, but once you get in there, if you get in there, they'll take care of you better. Oh, really? 81% of breast cancer patients live 5 years after diagnosis in the United Kingdom. 81%. That's not bad, I guess. United States, 89%. 8 points better. And don't forget, I don't forget you men out there. 83% of prostate patients in the UK can go 5 years or more. United States, 97%. So ours is better. This is the best part. I saved this section for last. More than 50%, of cataract surgery is denied. Why? Because, get this, they call it a procedure of limited value. Who the fuck needs to see? Seeing is overrated. What else do we got here? Doctors and nurses fleeing. They can't attract enough medical personnel to meet the demand. Why? Well, in a free market society, you can bid up your price. If you want to work here, if they don't want to pay you what you want, you can go someplace else. In a one-place monopoly, this is what we pay you. This is your hours. You don't like it? Tough shit. Well, apparently they don't like it. Out they went. At the end of 2018, 39,000 nursing vacancies. 39,000. That's a lot of fucking nurses they don't have. And medical staff, 9,000. And they are on track of losing 750 medical practices in the next 5 years. So next year, you're going to be hearing a whole lot about social medicine, Medicare for all, single payer, bullshit. That's exactly what it is. It's bullshit. What you need to do, vote President Trump, baby! What else can I say? Either that or just wait online to die. It's gonna suck to be you. Bye.